Yo, what it do? You too. Ong is here. Now, anyways, guys, this one is gonna be a special edition. It's gonna be one of my favorite builds. One you guys see me use all the time, and you guys know that I use it very, very, very well. You guys are probably really familiar with this, but this is also gonna be a build for those that want to see how I do it, as well as those that want to be able to do it. This is my spotter build. All right. So, with the spotter build, I'm using the technician specialization, so that way I can utilize the pulse mod on my guns. Right. The mod that I'm speaking of would be this one right here. Any target that I shoot at is automatically pulsed, which means that I don't technically need a pulse on my build as a skill. I can just use the gun. Everyone's getting pulse. Everyone's getting that increased damage. All right. Now, some might ask, well, how come you're not using the FAMAS? You can't put that pulse mod on there. How come you're not using the Carbine 7? I could, but this hits harder. How come you're not using Ranger? I could, but in sync right now, it's broke. So why not take advantage of what's going on in the game? And I want to make sure that I'm hitting people the absolute hardest that I possibly can when I need to use my build. Plain and simple. If I'm outnumbered or I've got distance and range, I switch to the spotter build. I beam them out. The way the build's set up right now, I've got Foxes on there, obviously for the assault rifle damage. I've got Grupo and Seska, so I get that crit damage and crit chance. Contractors and Fox Prayers because they're best in slot. Everything rolled on crit chance, crit damage that I can, and this build is almost maxed out, just shy of that 0.6. Because like you know how it is, that PvP life, we ain't worried about a build being maxed out. I don't PvE enough to have my builds maxed out. I use them how they are. I go for it. And then of course we've got the Coyote Mask on there, so we can get that increased crit chance, crit damage on the build as needed. Would be using the Police M4. I'm also getting a nice beam, good RPM, and then good damage out of it. With having in sync, obviously I'm going to be using the shield here to not only help protect me because I'm only at 1.1 million armor, and be able to proc that in sync, beam him out for a little bit, drop shield, strafe, reload, bring shield back out, beam again. And then of course I'm using the scanner pulse there when needed, scan out, help my team. I can see where they're at, where they're coming from, and that way I can get myself in position so I can just beam somebody out before they can push me. With most of the builds that end up shotgun, skill builds, tanks, whatever. This build hits incredibly hard. So definitely, I'd say if you're looking for a good DPS build that's not glass cannon, you definitely want to have yourself a spotter build. Looking at the stats real quick, stats I'm a 54 chance with 167.2 damage. All right, remember with the Coyote Mask, that's going to easily max me out in chance, as well as get that higher damage as well. That's the build, guys. You know how we do it here at the ice cream shop. Quick, simple, pick your flavor, tell me what you want, and I'm going to show you it right here. You can always add more armor to this easily. I can pump it up to 1.3 if I want to. And honestly, in my opinion, I would say you don't need to go higher than 1.3. 1.1, 1.3 is where you need to be. You don't need to be all reds because then there's no survivability with the build. You can still, if someone pushes you, gets in close, you can strafe it out for a second, turn, beam, take them out. Headshots are your best friend. They pop shields, break their shield, make them stagger, beam them out in the body, they're done. That's it, guys. So, with that being said, this is another one from the ice cream shop. Catch you guys